Happy Wednesday. It is 12 o'clock, a little after 12. I haven't read much. I did get to where I was supposed to finish yesterday, so now I got to get caught up and read what I need to read for today, which is that much right there. Where that bookmark is to the other, into where the tabs are right there. That tab thing right there. Yep, that's how much I got to read today. So far, I'm still liking it. It's interesting. Nothing like crazy has happened yet, but I'm sure it's going to get that way. I mean, there's been a couple of action scenes with Cal? I'm just going to call him Cal. And some of the bad people. So yeah. But I do have a couple of books I got from Amazon. I'm going to show that to you. The first one I got, I'm going to put this over here. The first one I got was a scary one, or a creepy one. It's called The Silence of Bones by June Her. Never read a book by this author. I don't know if she's new or what, but isn't that cool? The cover's so very interesting. I can't remember what exactly it's about, but look at this. It's red inside. So pretty. And then blue here. It's just so beautiful. Sorry if it's a little loud. Robin came in and didn't shut the door when she went out. So it says 1800 Hosean, something like that. Homesick and orphan, 16-year-old soul, something like that. It's S-E-O-L, is living out the ancient curse. May you live in interesting times, indentured, how do you say that word? To the police bureau. She's been tasked with assisting a well-respected young inspector with the political charge investigation into the murder of a noblewoman. Sorry, my hair is all in my face today because I didn't put it up yet. It says, as they devolve deeper into the dead woman's secret, Soul maybe, forms an unlikely bond of friendship with the inspector, but her loyalty is tested when he becomes the prime suspect, and Soul may be the only one capable of discovering what truly happened on the night of the murder. But in a land where silence and obedience are valued above all else, curiosity can be deadly. Da-da-da-dum. It looks really good. It says, I have a mouth, but I mustn't speak. Ears, but I mustn't hear. Eyes, but I mustn't see. Interesting. This is what June Her looks like. And it has 323 pages. So, it's not super big, which is good. I'm really excited because I've heard a lot of people talking about this lately. I mean, yeah, lately, and talk about it when they first got it. So, really curious about this one a lot. Hoping I'm going to like it. And like I said, I got one more. This one says, Win at All Costs. And it's House of Dragons by Jessica Clueless. I have some of her other books, but I haven't, like Shadow Bright and Burning. I remember I read the first one, but I never finished on. So I do want to, like, start that series eventually, like redo the first one and restart the first one and then finally finish it. But it says, I already said it was House of Dragons, right? But I love all the different swords and things. That's so cool. It says, 5 houses will hear the call to compete for the dragon throne. A liar, a soldier, a servant, a thief, and a murderer will answer it. Who will win? Win at all costs. So, I just gotta look at these covers. Like, they got so many beautiful covers this year on books. And it's just blue, but very beautiful blue. I like that color blue. Sorry, you guys. This hair is ridiculous. And then, let me see what it shows. If there's a map. Yes, I see a map. Cool. You guys know me. Look at that. Beautiful map like always. I just love maps. It said, gods dream of empires, but devils build them. House of Dragons. And this one is 400, well, there's something called Elsewhere or something like that at the end. 431 pages. And Jessica, this looks like that. And I'll read what it says. Okay, it says, the Emperor is dead. Oh, yeah. And so the 5 House of Usha, something like that, must attend the calling, where one of their own will be selected to fight for the throne. In the proud dragon empire, the oldest child of each house is always called the Golden Child, the one who spent a lifetime preparing to compete in this glorious trial. But this year is different. This year, these 5 outcasts will be pitted against one another. The liar, Amelia, must hide her terrifying powers or be put to death. The soldier, Lucinden, is a warrior who has sworn never to lift a sword again. The servant, Visper, something like that, Visper, is a dragon trainer. Ooh. Her skills alone will keep her in the game. The thief, Ajax, knows that nothing will be handed to him. He must take what he wants. And the murderer, Hyperior, was born to rule. Nothing and no one will keep her from the throne. Let the battle begin. That sounds good. Very, very good. So I'm really excited about both of these books. Like, I need to be buying more books, and I have more books coming. I got one that I pre-ordered from Barnes & Noble that ships out supposedly Friday. So I'll get that one day next week. And I also ordered books from Book Outlet? Or was it Book Depository? I always forget which one it is. One of them. You know, the one that's here in the States. I always get the two confused. But anyways, I got that coming. Who knows when. But yeah, that is it for right now. Later on, I will be back when I have something more to talk about that's actually in one of the books that I'm reading. Until then, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye for now. So, I read some more in this. I got to where we were supposed to stop today. We were talking about a little bit. We're trying to figure out who the person is that is talking at the beginning of each pages. Like, I'll show you what I mean. If I can get it, because my fingers don't want to work. Like right here on each beginning of each chapter, they have right here. Like this one says, sometimes I worry that I'm not the hero everyone thinks I am. That's how that one starts out. There's some more there, but each beginning of each chapter has that. So we're trying to figure out who that could be. Everybody has some interesting theories. And then I went a chapter over that for today, just because by Friday they want to do another discussion, and that's like that much, like that's where I'm at. It just fell down. It just fell down, so I'll have to pick it up in a minute. But that's where I'm at, where that one is. And then where this is, this tab here where my finger is, that's where we got to end. So I have that much to read before Friday afternoon, which isn't really a lot because it's that's 185 and it ends on 261. So I think it's like 70 something pages. I mean, it shouldn't be hard at all. So what I might do after I'm done, I mean, before I go to bed tonight, I might read one more chapter, and then just finish all the rest of it tomorrow, because we got until Friday afternoon when we chat again. So yeah. But so far, it's okay. I still am not 100% sure on how I'm feeling about the book. Like, I think everybody's like the characters that we've met so far that actually have talked and stuff. I think they're all pretty interesting, but I'm just not sure. The person that intrigued me is Marsh. I'll tell you, Marsh is I forget how Counselor, how you say his name. I just call him Cal. Anyways, that's his brother. I think, yeah, older brother. But Kelser is very interesting because of his, I don't think it's a spoiler, I don't know, but just in case, spoiler, so don't listen if, just in case it might be a spoiler. But, I think, never I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say Castler, or Cal, however you want to say. He was in the pits, is what it's called, the pits, for 3 years. And he escaped, but his wife didn't. And someone supposedly betrayed them. And yeah, and he was in these mines for 3 years, and he was the only one that has ever escaped those mines, or whatever you want to call them. So he's very interesting. And then her brother left her. Like, he stole something, or he just took off when he owed the guy money. I'm not really sure. I don't know exactly how it worked, but he left her there, and she had to, like, you know, do stuff for the guy because, you know, to work off what her brother did. Her brother ain't a good guy anyways. He beat her and stuff, and yeah, he wasn't a good guy. But yeah, I like her okay, but I'm not sure. And then there's this one guy, his name is Saz or Zaz. It's Sass. I don't know. It's Sazed. I don't know. It's Sazed. He is, I forget what they said he's called. They said he was called, he's a keeper. I guess he tells he's interesting because he's I'm not really religious, but he's trying to convince her to do one of the religion, pretend like she's involved in one of these religious beliefs thingies. But here, religion isn't around anymore. But he says eventually the Lord Ruler ain't going to be the ruler anymore. Eventually, you know, and he's people are probably going to want to be religious again, so he wants to make sure that, you know, that the religion is out there for when, you know, when that day happens. Might not be in their lifetime, but if it happens. So he's very interesting because he's the one that's teaching then stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you what he's teaching her, but yeah, he's interesting. And Cal, he's very interesting. I like Finn, but so far I like the guys more, but I'm usually like that with books. I like the guys more. Not all the time. There's sometimes where a girl will surprise me and I like them more than the guy. But usually the guys are more fleshed out to me in a lot of books, which is sad. Because I don't know if I should be feeling that, but that's just how I feel. I don't know. But anyways, that's the only thing I read today was some of this. I still got to read my buddy read pages for Chain of Gold for today. Forget where. We're on chapter 7 and we're supposed to read chapter 7 and 8, and then stop at chapter 9.
Run.
Sorry, the dog was going after my chips that are on my lap. But we're supposed to stop after, we're supposed to read 7 and 8 and stop at 9. So we're supposed to, so we only had that many pages, plus the one I don't have in my hand, of course. So it shouldn't take me that long because these read really quick compared to Final Empire. But yeah, so I'm still going to read those. But first I'm going to watch some YouTube videos and eat my chips and salsa. So I will talk to you guys all later. Bye. Hi, everybody. I am sitting here. I'm drinking my Cedar Boys Peach Country Apple Peach Hard Cider. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not really a big beer drinker, but at least this is sweet. But yeah, poor book. I'm getting all nasty. This is why you shouldn't eat messy stuff when you're reading a book. But I am slowly getting done with Ruthless Gods. I'm on page 430. I was going to say 435, but 431. I'm on 431, chapter 35, and there's 535 pages. What did I say? I just looked, too, a few minutes ago. I was telling my friend how many pages there was. 532 pages. 532 pages. So, I only have 101 pages to go. I'm really liking it. It's getting very dark, though. And it's very much about gods and things like that, so hence, Ruthless Gods as the title. I don't know what it is about these books. For some reason, like, I love them because the first one I gave 5 stars. This one's probably going to be a 5 stars. But for some reason, even though this has a lot more layers to it than Devouring Gray did, I like the Devouring Gray more. I think it's because Devouring Gray was only 300-something pages. Sometimes, usually I like my fantasy books to be over 400 pages, but every once in a while, it's nice if it's in the 300s. But this one just seems a little bit too long. I think that's why it's not a 6 star. It's just, but it's really good, you guys. But it's very complicated because you don't know who you're supposed to be rooting for in this book. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you haven't read the series and you plan on it, especially since this is the second book. But yes, I only have 101 pages, so I might finish it tonight. We'll see. And I haven't even read my pages yet for Chain of Gold. I might just save it and read instead of only 2 chapters tomorrow. I'll read 4 chapters and get caught up. I don't know yet. We'll see. Because it's 9:30, I think, or almost 9:30, if I'm reading that clock right. Yeah. So, yeah. But we shall see. But, yeah, I'm also eating a Nutty Buddy. That's what I'm getting, unfortunately, on my book. Not bad, though. Like, just a little piece of the chocolate fell on, like, one of the end pages. At least I think that's it. It could be something else that's on there. It might not even be. Because I can't find it, like, when I turn the page. Like, look to where the, whatever I'm seeing's at. Like, I can't get to the page. Like, when I try to... Oh, yeah, here it goes. It was just a piece of what you call it. It was just a crumb. It didn't get no chocolate on it, so... But, yeah. I still think this is going to be a 5 star, though. Because it's keeping me invested. It's just taking me a long time to read it because I got other books. And sometimes after I finish the parts that I need for my buddy read, then I get too tired to read. So that's why, any other books, so that's why I'm kind of trying to get close to being done in this. So hopefully I can, if I don't finish it tonight, I can at least read like another 50 to 60 pages and then finish the rest either tomorrow or Friday. If I'm not too tired tomorrow, I'll finish the rest. Otherwise, I'll push this over to Friday. Yeah. But I should be done with it by Friday at the latest. Because I kind of want to tomorrow work on like the pages that I have until Friday afternoon to do in here. I kind of want to just finish that all up tomorrow to get to where I need to be, which is right there. That's where I need to be by Friday afternoon, but I might, and I'm right there, but I might go ahead tomorrow and just read all of them until I get to that. And of course, get caught up on my buddy read that I'm doing with Ryan and Melissa. So yeah. But I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to update you guys, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. Hi, everybody. So it is like 10-15 minutes, somewhere around there, before 11. And I finished Ruthless Gods. 5 stars. I'm trying not to give out 6 stars unless I'm really like it's really like, okay, Lori, it's 6 stars. Like some of the books that I gave 6 stars to at the beginning of the month, I don't know if they would have been 6 stars now. And this one, I think if I would have read like in January, February time frame, it probably would have been a 6 star. But I'm trying to learn how to not to give out so many 6 stars. So from now on, unless I am really like shaking a lot or, you know, laughing, getting something that's just making me say 6 star, the highest I'll give it is a 5. I'm just trying to be tougher on those 6s. But yeah, it was good. The last like 50 to 100 pages was like very strange and very, yeah, you find out a lot of stuff and you don't. The thing about this book is everybody's a little dark in both books. And there's a lot of like gory scenes. Spoiler alert, so if you don't want to know about what Seraphim did at the end of this book, then please don't watch, and bye, and I'll talk to you tomorrow in a new vlog. Okay, for people that don't care or that finished this already, you guys can stay. But so we found out that the gods are like some of the gods want to be freed and cause like revenge on the other gods. And they wanted to use what's her name? The girl. I can't think of her name. Why did I forget her name? Nadia. Yeah, Nadia. They wanted to use her, but something happened and it went into Seraphim instead. And he couldn't control him, and he wanted to, like, and he wound up, he didn't really, but they think that he killed Seraphim, which is his brother. Spoiler alert again, but of course, if you don't care about spoilers, then you would have left. I mean, if you didn't want to be spoiled, you would have left already. So. But yeah, so he thought he killed them, but he really didn't. And I'm kind of confused because I don't know still if Seraphim is bad, good. I don't know if the guy, not the one that is, what did I say? Yeah, Stefan is or Mikolai, however you say his name, I meant to say, is Stefan's brother. But Mikolai, how you say his name, doesn't know. They thought that they were cousins. And even at first, Seraphim didn't know, but he found out. But anyways, Seraphim winds up supposedly killing Melek. I'll just call him Melek. Yeah. But he ain't really dead. But like, I don't know like if he's good, bad. But it's really weird though, because like I was saying, Seraphim has a couple of the gods that are vengeful and want revenge on some of the other gods in him. And so he wound up supposedly, but not really, killing Seraphim. I mean, not Seraphim. Killing Malkazai, how do you say his name? Yeah. And then what happened, this is the gross part. He wound up gouging out his eye. Ugh. Yeah, that's gross. But yeah, so be warned that it is a very bloody, very descriptive book, because it was talking about like him pulling his eye, like taking his eye socket out. Yeah. That creeps me out more than a scary book. Like when somebody does, like, what's it called? Like scars themselves on purpose, you know, like disfigures themselves, or how it disfigures themselves. Yeah. That creeps me more out than like somebody jumping out at me. Because that's just gross. But anyways. But yeah. Now, besides Seraphim, I don't know if anybody else has it, but a lot of people don't remember having magic or the blood magic and stuff. So it ended like with finding out that Maclazai, however you say his name, isn't really dead. I figured he wasn't. But yeah. But there's a lot more stuff that went down in here that I didn't tell you about. I just wanted to tell you about that part because of the blood, the eye socket part. But anyways, definitely a good book, and that was my third book for Medievalathon. So now I am a knight, and that was for Choose Your Weapon, a book you have high expectations for. So for that, I got a shield. So now I have, let's see, I still am naked, you guys. I guess I could use the shield, kind of, to cover myself. But anyway, so far let's see, I have, let's see. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so far I have, let's see. Start or finish a duology, which gave me daggers, and that was a deck of omens. I got a chicken as a companion because I read a scary book, and now I have, like I said, a shield because I just finished a book you have high expectations for. So 3 books. I need to finish at least 4 more books in order to get all 7 at least. So yeah. Of course, like I told you guys, 2 of them changed because I'm reading Chain of Gold as the one for the buddy read. No, I'm reading The Final Empire for the buddy read, which is for getting a cat, I believe. I think Chain of Gold, which is that you had to read a book that started with the letter C. The first word in the title has to start with a C. I think that was for the dog, but I'm not sure. I got to double check that one. So I'm at least hoping to get those 2 done, which would give me 5 books, and I would be a princess. I would really love to get 6 books done before the end of the month and be a queen. So we shall see. But that is it. I'm going to wrap up this one because this is going to be a longer vlog than it's been, even though it's only been a day. So I'm going to get this all set up. I don't know if it'll go up tomorrow or Friday. We shall see. But either way, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, because you'll either see this tomorrow or Friday, and it's close enough tomorrow to say just have a great weekend. So yeah. But I'm going to let you guys go. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.